Hello again, and thank you for joining us for yet another exciting episode of the adventurous life of Paul and Diane. But before we get started, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you never ever miss an exciting episode of the adventurous life of Paul and Diane, and it's free. Okay, today what we're going to do is Diane's going to show us 18 items. They're must-have items for your vacation or taking a cruise. Now, 6 and 7 are extremely important. You got to make sure you see those absolutely for sure. Okay, we have two special bonus items that Diane is going to show you at the end of this video, so please stay tuned for that.
The first item that I will be showing you is the packing cubes. I like the idea of using packing cubes. And the last few years after they came out, I really love the idea. And I have been using them for travel and for cruising. Whenever we stay somewhere, I just leave the items in the bag, which I'll show you right now how I do with my shorts. Now, I don't do it with my shirts. I hang my shirts up because, sometimes they might get wrinkled, but I roll the shorts and put it in there. I don't know if you can see that really good, but I roll them and I put them in there. And so when I get to wherever I'm at, either if it's like a hotel or if it's on the cruise ship, I just put it in the drawer, or the cruise ship has closets, so I can stick them on the shelves in there. Now, the pink one I just showed you is what I use for me, and then the black and white are what I use for Paul. That way, we're not like trying to find our clothes in between each other. We know which one is which.
Yeah, we actually just take the clothes right out of the cube as we go because the cube is setting right into the drawer. You don't have to sit there and take everything out, put it in your drawers, and repack it at the end of your trip or your cruise. So it makes it very easy and very convenient.
The second item I'd like to show you is disinfectant wipes. Now, you can get any kind of disinfectant wipe. They all work the same. But even though the cabin attendants do a great job at cleaning your room, you always want to bring the disinfectant wipes to go over some things, especially doorknobs, light switches, and even the TV remote. So this is a really good thing to do. Bring some disinfectant wipes with you. The third item is a night light. The last few cruises that we went on, I brought this night light with us, and it has a photo sensor that detects light, so it'll turn off. And then when it's dark, of course, it'll go on for you. And it really has helped us because, we get up at night to use the bathroom. So it's, shows us the way, and it's not bad. And it's not overly bright. It's like a dull light, so it doesn't bother you while you're sleeping. But if you're my husband, you wear the eye things over your eyes anyway, so you can't see. But for me, it doesn't bother me at all. And I bought this for my house. I use it in my bathroom when I get up at night. So I thought it was really good thing to get, and so now we use it on the cruise too. I have extra.
And also keeps this clumsy guy from stubbing his toe at night.
Now, the fourth item that I have is a fan and a flashlight. Now, even though our room most of the time is cool, I still feel hot. So I bought this. I saw it on Amazon. In fact, all the items I'm showing you are bought from Amazon. They have very good deals. So I get a lot of my stuff from them. So anyways, this fan, it has two different speeds. And the first one, nice. Then you push it again, and it goes faster. Oh boy, that feels so good. Yeah, so it's really nice. And then it also has a USB plug so that comes with it, so you can charge it up, and you always have it available for you. This is also nice to bring, like if you go to a baseball game or where it's real hot, you can just use it there too. And then it also has a flashlight, but you have to close it first, and then you turn the light on with the same switch. Oh, I'm sorry, you got to hold it in. Whoopsie. You have to hold the button in, and then the flashlight will go on, but it has to be closed like it is. And to me, it looks like it's a little bear. It has like a little bear
Yeah.
thing to it. It's kind of cute. But that is good to use also on the ship or anywhere that you're at, and it also doubles as a light. So let's say you forget to bring your night light. This is a good light to have to find your way into the bathroom or wherever else you're going in the dark.
So Paul won't stub his toe.
Yeah. The fifth item that I have is a selfie stick. Now, I bought this selfie stick a few years ago when they were popular, but people do still buy them and use them today. It's nice to have to record either yourself at selfies or to record the scene, whatever you're wherever you're at. If you're at a port,
You
the
get
buildings
yourself in the scene too,
yeah, I've done that on the cruise ship out on the balcony. I've taken a picture of the water behind me, with the selfie stick. So it's always really nice to have. It is nice for memories for your vacation, and you can still buy them at Amazon. The sixth item that I have is very important, and it's luggage tags. I'm so happy that I bought these tags because when you travel, you can put, here's what the luggage tag looks like, and the wire that goes through it, and then it goes together like
Loops,
that.
yeah.
And you can undo them and attach it to your luggage. But I really like the idea of these tags because you can put in your cabin numbers if you're on a cruise, and you can also put your home address. So if your luggage gets lost, they'll know where to send it because you'll have those things inside of here. And then it's very easy to undo, stick on the luggage handle, and do back up. It's very, very easy, and I love them. Now, number 7 is also very important to have, and it's the digital luggage scale. Paul and I have used this to weigh our luggage because there's times that we went to the airport and one of our suitcases was heavier than the other. Well, the one time they let us go. They let us go because they said, well, one was under and one was over, so we didn't have to pay. But if you are, they tell you to pay, it's a lot of money to pay at the airport. So you want to make sure that you have the right weight in your suitcase. So this is really good to have. And so what you do is you put it through the suitcase handle. Here it is right here on the top. Will tell the weight, and you put it through the handle of the suitcase, and then you clip it in, and it's real tight. It won't go anywhere. And then you hold it up a bit and look to see, what the weight is. And Paul will be doing that because it's going to be probably heavy for me. But we usually are always underneath, but the limit, but still, it's always good to know. And then we take it with us because when you're gone to different places, you want to buy some souvenirs and different things.
Items to bring home.
Yeah. Right. And so you want to make sure that you didn't make it go way over.
Overweigh your bag, yeah.
Yeah. So it's good to have. It's a very good item to have.
Very good item. Very smart item.
Yes. The 8th item is a waterproof phone case. This is a good item to keep your phone safe when you're in the water. Yeah. This is my phone inside the case. It has straps so you can put it around your neck, so you don't lose it. There's the back of the phone. Now, I have my case on the phone, so it makes it like a little snug, but it's still, can close and it's still watertight.
Yeah.
But you can take your case off if you want. It's up to whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But also, it came with instructions, so you want to read those instructions before you use it. And one of the things it tells you to do is to take a paper napkin and put it inside and then put it under the water and
Test it.
Yeah, to test it to make sure that the napkin doesn't get wet, because if it does, then you have a little leak somewhere. But I did that and mine was fine. I had no problem. And so Paul and I have used them a few times while we've been swimming, and they work out great.
Yeah, keep your phone nice and dry and protected.
The 9th item that I want to show you is the fanny pack. This is something new for me, but I've used it a few times and I love it. On our cruise excursions, the fanny pack has come in very handy. I hook the pack around my waist in front, or I use it as a crossbody, and that way, with doing that, nobody can unhook it from me and steal it. It's even hard to unhook it. I have a hard time unhooking it, but it's pretty nice. I'll show you how I can use it as a crossbody. Right there. And nobody can take it off of you. Yeah. And that. So I love it. And I put my phone in the front pocket, and then in the inside I'll put other things I need, like maybe a few credit cards, my license, cash, yeah, things like that. Now it can't get wet, because it's it's not the well, actually the inside is waterproof, but I don't know if the outside is either. I probably should have read up more on it, when I bought it to see if it is, but I haven't used it in the water. I don't take it in the water with me. So anyways, this is it and I love it. Okay, the 10th item I want to talk about are the magnets. Now, when I first bought magnets, because I had seen other people bought them and they were hanging stuff, because inside a cabin on cruise ships, the walls are metal, so they stick really good. Well, I bought like the 50-pound, and some things that I bought and I put on the magnet, it would slide the magnet down the wall. So then I saw that people got, ones that hold heavier items. So now I have the 170.
170.
It holds 170 pounds. So it does really good. I tried it and it holds stuff really, really good. So if you want to get some magnets, make sure you get ones that are over 100. Don't get under 100.
Well, let's just see how strong these things are.
Yeah, Paul will show you.
We'll put them together and watch me take these things apart, no problem.
Okay, the 11th item that I'd like to talk about are the straws. Now, when I first got the straw, because on some of the ships, especially Carnival, they don't use straws anymore. They have candy straws, and when you're drinking the drink, the straw gets all mushy and your hands get all sticky, and it's
nasty.
It's just nasty. So I bought the rubber straw, and it came with this little thing to put it in.
Case,
yeah, it's like a little case for it, and this is what this is what the rubber straw looks like. And I didn't really like it at first. I thought, I don't know, it's okay, but I didn't like it as much. So then I ended up getting one that was in metal. And this one I really like because it's not so flimsy, and you can stick it in the drink, and you can make it as tall as you want or short, depending on what you're drinking. And it does have a brush that comes with it, and you can also do the same thing with the straw. Make it, to clean it out, you can make the straw clean the straw out. And the other one also came with a straw, but it was kind of flimsy. The rubber one came with like a flimsy one. This one isn't like that. This one's, better to do. So this is what I ended up really liking and using is the metal straw. Now the 12th item that I want to show you are towel clips and a towel band. When I first started to use something to hold my towel on, I got the towel clip. Now, some of the clips I think go bigger, but this one, it goes pretty big. But sometimes you can have a cushion that's too big and it won't clip on it to hold your towel. So then I started to notice that other people were getting the towel band. Now that works out a lot better because this stretches way out and it can go over the chair, back of the chair and hold your towel on. So I ended up getting something like this. It works a lot better. Also, if Paul makes me mad, I can use it as a slingshot at him. The number 13th item I am showing you is the backpack. Now, this backpack I got a couple months ago. Well, actually, it's probably 4 or 5 months now. And Paul and I used it when we went to Florida in September. And it was great because not only did we use it to bring on the plane with us, whenever we went out somewhere, like we went to Key West and we went on the hop on hop off, we could put a few items in here. And it has the inside is pretty big that you can put whatever. It has on the front, it has a pocket here. It also has one down here where you can put your phone, or I think we put our Osmo in it to take photos and things like that. So it is a very nice thing to have, and it's also, you can put it, this is in the front, and it clips on.
The side pocket too for the drinks and stuff too.
Yeah,
That's
which
great.
we did put some drinks in there because it was so hot and we had to have something. But one thing that's nice is it doesn't fall off Paul's shoulder. It clips in the front, so it stayed there really good. So this is really a nice thing to have. It's not real big and it's not small. It's a pretty good size. So get it. Now the 14th item that I want to show is a laundry basket. Now this is really good to have because the first couple times, well, I shouldn't say the first couple times, it was more like a lot of times when we went on the cruise ship, I didn't know where to put our dirty clothes. So then I saw the idea of a laundry basket, and it's very easy to pack. See, it's flat, so you can put it at the bottom of your suitcase. And then once you get to wherever you're at, either a hotel or at on the cruise ship, you just open it up.
Yep.
And there you go. You
And
have
goes
your laundry basket. And what Paul and I do is, because we are platinum now on the Carnival, we get free laundry. So we just take out, some of the clothes from the laundry basket and we put it in a bag for them to clean for us. So that works out good too. Okay, now the 15th item I'd like to talk about is the waterproof fanny pack. Now this is really nice to have if you want to go in the water and you don't want to leave your phone, your cash, your license, things like that. You don't want them to be out where somebody could just grab them. You just put this around your waist like a fanny pack and you take it into the water with you, and it is watertight because I've tried it, and it keeps everything really dry. And you just make sure that this is all
zipped across like
real,
one of those baggies for a sandwich or whatever.
And then it folds down, And then you take the top of it,
Got Velcro.
and it's got Velcro, and you just do that.
Yep.
And there you go. You have your airtight
Watertight.
and watertight bag.
Good to go.
Yep. Yep, ready to go right now. The 16th item I want to show you is water shoes. Now, this is very important to have because a lot of the oceans that you go to, the beaches at the ports, are rocky. And so to have these water shoes on will help
Protect
you.
your feet.
Yes, even on the ship, Paul and I use them because I did cut my toe getting out of a hot tub. It had something really sharp that cut it. So wearing these has protected my feet from any more cuts. And these shoes are very, very comfortable. I got another pair, but they were a little bit too big, and I gave it to my daughter, and she said that they were the most comfortable water shoes that she ever had. So got these also, Amazon.
I need them to protect my tender tootsies.
The 17th item that I have is goggles. Now, everybody knows what goggles are and what they're used for, but I want you to hear a story that Paul's going to tell you about what happened to us on one of our excursions.
There's an excursion where you ride this thing. It's called a twister boat. And what it is it goes really fast and makes real hard bank turns, and then they swing it back over, and the water just splashes all over you. And it kept burning my eye. The salt water kept burning my eyes, and it was terrible. And most of the time I'm riding with my eyes closed because my eyes are burning all the time. So we booked another cruise a little bit later, a couple years maybe was approximately down the road, and we're going to go ahead and ride the twister boat again. But this time we had goggles. So what was funny is we're sitting in the boat with our goggles on, and people are looking at us and they're going, "How come you guys have goggles on?" And I says, "Don't worry, you'll find out." And all their eyes are burning and everything, the water splashing into them. So those goggles were an outstanding investment for us, that's for sure.
The next item, or the last item, the 18th item, I want to show you is a passport holder. But it's not only a passport holder, it also holds other things too. But one thing I really like about it, it has RFID blocking. So people can't come by you with those little machines that they have and get your information from credit cards or things like that.
Skim your numbers.
Right. So I really like that about it. But I want to show you what it is like inside. Now, I have my passports in there, and there's also room for 4 more. So if you have a family of 6, you can all put your passport in there. Then it also has where you can put your credit cards right there. It has an open area where you can put your license so you can see through it. And down here you might want to put change, you can put change or whatever. Now on the side here, it unzips, and actually it unzips on both sides. So you can put some cash inside there. You can even put your phone if you want inside there. And then it also has a zipper in the back where you can put your phone there. But I was, one day I was like looking at it to see, where I could probably put my phone. And the pocket in the front can hold your phone in there. It goes deep, so your phone will stay in there really good. So this is a nice thing to have, especially if you're going on a cruise, because, or out of the country, for your passports. This is a nice thing to have. But I would always keep this with you in your carry-on luggage. Don't leave it in your luggage that you check in.
All right, so that does it for the 18 must-have items for your vacation or for your cruise. Now, as promised, we have our 2 bonus items. Stay tuned for that.
Okay, now one of my bonus items I want to show you, which is number 19, is the bag that you bring to hang up on the ship. And this has all your essentials in it, your shampoos, your deodorant, your toothpaste,
yeah.
toothbrushes, everything can go in that. And now that I have the heavier hooks, I can just hook it on there. Here's the hook right here. I can hook it on there and it'll stay up in the bathroom is where I usually put it. And this is a really nice thing. I've used this probably 3 or 4 years now. I've been using it, and it comes in really handy because everything stays all together. And all I have to do is just open these open these up, unzip them, and get my items that I want.
Very convenient, very handy.
Yes. So this is one thing you really, really should get. It's really good to have. Okay, and last but not least of our bonus 20 items is a power save source. Now, a lot of the ships don't have enough areas to plug in. They only have a few. So the newer ships they're making more on, but the older ones don't. So this is nice to have because you just plug it in, and you've got the standard plug-ins, and
3 of them.
3 of them, and then you also have the USB, 3 of them. So there's quite a bit on this one little one.
Gives you additional power sources
Yes.
for your electronics.
Yeah, so this is really nice to have, and something that a lot of people have been getting because of them only having a few outlets on the ships. And even at hotels, well, a lot of hotels do have a lot of places to plug, but this is good because if you want your phone to be close by you, you can plug this in there and then just plug your phone in this at the hotel. So very good. This is something that you really need to get.
Alrighty, that does it for the 18 must-haves and those 2 bonus must-haves.
So I hope that all these items I've shown you has helped you in deciding what to get when you go on a cruise or any vacation. And if there's something that I forgot that you thought was really important, please comment below. We'd really like to see what you thought of the items that you bought, and even the items that we showed you, what you thought about them. So please comment below.
All right, well, that about does it for us for this exciting episode of The Adventurous Life of Paul and Diane. But again, before we go, that like button, that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you never ever miss an exciting episode of The Adventurous Life of Paul and Diane. And as always, live your life as an adventure. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
I used to play around with hearts, hasten at my call. When I met that little girl, knew that I would fall. Poor little fool.